Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Well, today, I am going to be um, showing y'all how I moisturize my hair, okay? How I seal it as well, okay? So, what I'm going to be doing is showing y'all. So, I said, you know what? Let me stop on here. Let me show them exactly how I do this, okay? How one of my methods that I do, okay? So what I do is I do spray it to keep my hair from drying out because you don't want your hair to dry out. You want to check on your hair all the time, okay? So I do use my DIY mixture of herbs spray, okay? I do use that, and then after that, I do use my DIY aloe vera oil, okay? And then first thing first, I do have my tea on hand every day. So you want to intake that as well. I mean, if you can't take it, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling y'all what I do, okay? This is what I do, how I retain length, okay? Retention. Because I did cut my hair all the way. I shaved my hair, okay? I shaved my hair bald, okay? Just to start brand new because I had perms, I had heat damage, I had color damage, everything, y'all. I was like, nope, I need to start natural. I need to do something different, something new. I don't want to use chemicals anymore. I want to go natural because I know us melanated can grow long hair. We supposed to have long hair, y'all. In our ancient days, they had long hair, okay? Long hair, and we can have it too. It's that we have to know how and have patience to take care of our own hair, okay? So that's important. So listen, beautifuls, you are beautiful, and we have beautiful curly hair, all different textures, okay? Mine is 4C, and it takes patience. Love your hair. Love your hair because the Most High God has given us this hair to love. This is our hair to cherish. This is our good. This is our glory. Okay, this is your glory. God has given us this to take care of this glory. Okay, you love it and cherish it. Okay, pray for your glory. Pray for your hair. Okay, thank the Lord for your hair. You can grow long hair. I grew all of this, okay, all of this. I grew all of this in almost 4 years. But y'all, listen, you can do it. Patience. All you got to do is just patience, y'all. Okay, well, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, y'all, I have been away for a while. I have not been on YouTube, but I am back, okay? I'm back and I promise that I will give y'all updates of my hair and show y'all what I do and what I have done to grow my hair, okay? To get it to this length, okay? And what I do and what I don't do. I have times that I did neglect my hair because I've been so busy doing other stuff and I have been neglecting it. So I'm getting right back on my hair again because I had to trim my ends. I did trim it, and I normally don't trim it, okay? But I had to because I had neglected it for a while, and it's time for me to get back. And I wanted to show y'all exactly what I do to keep my hair from not drying out and keeping it moisturized, and how I seal it. And I normally seal it with shea butter and oil, olive oil. Okay, I normally use the olive oil first. Okay, first I do damp it. I usually use water, but now I use tea now. Now I use herbal teas. Okay, I used to use water just to spread to get my hair wet and stuff, but now I decided to go ahead and just continue to use my teas. Okay, to spray to put that fluid in my hair, and then I go in with the oil, and then I go and seal it with the shea butter. But today I am going to show you my other way, which I just showed you. I am going to go ahead and use again, beautiful beloveds. If y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that YouTube can push this out so I can make more content for y'all, okay? Please, I need y'all help, okay? Y'all, sister need your help, all right? If y'all could subscribe, if you haven't hit the bell, y'all leave some messages for me. How did I get to this length, or what do I use? And y'all, I do have my little small business, so everything that you're gonna see me use, I do have my little small business. I make everything myself. When I cut my hair, y'all, when I chopped it all the way down to bald to start new, I went and created all my own things. Okay, I don't use anything else but my own products. I have not used anything but my own products. Okay, to get my hair at the length, soaps, everything. Okay, so I'm gonna, again, if y'all have any questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it to put some moisture in. I do put it in my scalp too because it's the good old herbs in here, y'all. Good old herbs in here. You want to get that scalp. You want to make sure you get that scalp in there. Those parts. Yeah. So I am back, y'all. I have been away for a while. Make sure you get these edges too, okay? Get the edges. You want to get that edges soaked because sometimes we can forget the edges of our hair. You know, get those edges because you want those to grow. We don't want to go bald in the edges or anything like that. So this is how I put moisture in my hair, okay? This is how I retain length. I retain length because I make sure I don't dry it out, because if you dry it out, definitely you're gonna get some breakage, y'all. We are immune to breakage if we let our hair, if you allow your hair to dry out, okay? So you want to definitely make sure that you put. So apologize. My microphone had cut off on me and I didn't realize that, and I was still talking. But so now I'm doing a voiceover. But like I was saying, always remember to check your hair 4 to 3 days and see if you need to put moisture back in, okay? And definitely when you put that moisture back in, rather you use water or rather you use herbs, okay? So just, it's very important to put that moisture in and seal it in, okay? You can do the OC method or you could do the OCL method, you know, and seal it the way I showed you. It's not rocket scientists, beautifuls. We are meant to have long hair. Don't let anybody tell you different, because we are meant to grow long hair, okay? We just have to have patience. We have to love our hair. God has given us this beauty, and all we have to do is do the rest. We have to take care of it, and to retain the length, we have to make sure that our ends are protected. Our ends, if you have to tuck them ends in, get a protected style, either braids, jumbo braids, or mini braid, or mini twist, or jumbo twist, whatever way you doing it, okay? This is how I retain length, okay? And make sure at nighttime you have a silk or satin scarf on. If you don't have a silk or satin scarf, just use a silk or satin pillowcase if you don't want to wrap nothing on your head. But y'all, I tell you, it is a process. You just have to have patience. You got this, okay? We got this together. You see how I'm showing you my ends? My ends, you want to definitely take care of those ends, because that's, if your ends are dry and if they tangled, you know what it's going to do? It's all those little knots are going to go up your hair strand and it's going to pull out your hair. And then you will end up losing hair, and then you'll wonder why you're not retaining length. Retaining length is keeping the length that you grow so that it all do not fall out, okay? Number one, definitely massage that scalp at least 5 minutes in. Just like I mentioned at the beginning, that is very important. You have to stimulate that scalp, because that's where the hair grows from. And then once you start stimulating that scalp and do all the routines that I'm telling you to do, listen, you will realize that your hair is growing faster than normal, okay? So that scalp needs to be stimulated, all right? So that's where your hair grows from. And the ends is the oldest part of your hair, so you definitely have to keep that moisturized, okay? Make sure your ends are tucked in or moisturized or anything like that, because if you keep those ends dry, you're gonna start to lose hair, because the knots are gonna climb all the way up to the top and it's gonna create too many knots and you're gonna lose hair, okay? So definitely, y'all, stimulate that scalp. I'm showing you how to. You can either lay backwards with your head down or lay sideways, or whatever way to stimulate your scalp for at least 5 minutes. Okay, you can even purchase a massager for your scalp. They have those, but I use my hand, or you can use the little massager, like that little massager thingy. Y'all know what I'm saying. But anyways, y'all, it's very important to massage your scalp. That's how your hair grow pretty fast too. Okay, so you speed with your hair growing fast by massaging it and doing your routine, keeping your hair clean, oil your scalp, make sure you're keeping your hair moisturized and you locking it in. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna notice the difference. It's not, like I said, y'all, it's not rocket scientists, y'all. It's been a journey since you saw the way I cut my hair. I just shaved it off, y'all. But listen, and I got all this here in 3 years, okay? And let me tell you, when you get to that point, make sure you don't neglect your hair like I did, okay? So I'm back in action. I've been so busy. It's been so much going on, y'all. Y'all know life happens. I've been off of YouTube. I haven't been on the platform, but I am back and I'm going to share a lot of things with y'all. So if y'all haven't, please subscribe to my channel because I have a lot to share with you all, even with health, so that you don't miss no videos that I upload, okay? Because I have some important things that I would like to share with y'all containing health, hair, and other things, okay? So definitely, I would like to grow my YouTube channel, to have new family, to share things with, life, and everything. So y'all, again, love your hair, pray for your hair, just retain your length. You can grow your hair, but not retain it, okay? So you want to retain your length by doing exactly what you see me doing here, okay? Check your hair every 3 to 4 days and see if you need to put any moisture back or any oils, okay? So it's very important to, if you want that long hair, do exactly what you see, okay? Do what you see and do it your own way. You could do it your own way. You don't have to do it my way. Whatever way you do it, you could do the oil first, you could do the butter first, whatever way you want to do it. But I showed you exactly the way I do it and how I retain the length that I have. So I'm going for tailbone, okay? I'm going for that. I am going for that. I'm back in action, y'all. And we can do this together, okay? Wherever you are in your progress, let me tell you, y'all, we can do this together. You can have long hair, okay? Y'all see me dancing because I was singing before the microphone went out. Yes, I'm just entertaining y'all at the same time. But we got this, okay? We got this together. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can leave any questions in the comment section and I will answer everybody's question that I see. If you want to know anything, if you have any questions, feel free to just leave me a message in the comments. And y'all like, subscribe, share the channel if you will, okay? Let's do this together. Let's get on this journey. Y'all get on the bandwagon. And it's not just about long hair. It's about healthy hair. Healthy hair first, because you can have long hair all day, but your hair is not healthy, okay? And it's constantly breaking. So just know, taking care of those ends. I also sometimes do the baggy method right on my ends, and I'll definitely show y'all how I do that on another video. But I also do the baggy method too, just so that you can save products that way. Trust me, y'all, you can definitely save products by doing the baggy method. Okay, and again, on another video, I will show y'all that. So if you want to know more, if you want me to show you how I do my henna treatments and my clays, just feel free to leave a comment in the message and I will get back to you. I will check all my comments and I will be responding to other comments. So y'all, I have a lot more to share with you all. And so you see the ends, I'm still showing you. If you have any knots on those ends, y'all, make sure you clip it off, okay? I'm not talking about cut your hair. The little hanging knots, the ones all the way at the end that can climb all the way to your hair shaft. So, beautifuls, You got this, okay? So I retained my length, but if you reject your hair and you keep it dry and you don't keep it clean, like I wash my hair. I used to wash my hair once a week when I first started my journey. Once a week went to 2 weeks. Okay. So I can even go 3 weeks sometime, but I always put moisture back in my hair. Okay. I always put moisture back in, except for the times that I did neglect it. Um, I left it dry for too long. Okay. So I had to clip my ends because I did that. See, as soon as you start neglecting your hair will talk back to you and say, look, you are neglecting me. So how am I supposed to work with you if you are neglecting me? I am thirsty just like a plant. I need water. I need fluid in my hair. Okay. I got to drink too, just like the plants and the trees. But yes, y'all, that's how I, that's how it works. Okay. And y'all drink a lot of water. Make sure you drink a lot of water. Take your vitamins and eat healthy. It does matter what you put in your body. It does matter, okay? So make sure y'all eating healthy. You're taking care of your health, and you will definitely see a big difference, okay? Do your routine and just live and just enjoy your long, pretty, healthy hair. Because, like I said, beautifuls, we got this together. And I hope this helps you, okay? Y'all see my big braids? I just throw these big braids in. I just style my hair. Sometimes I just wear my hair up because I don't want it out in the elements. So I'm just gonna, you see me here wrapping my hair, just tucking those ends in to protect them. And sometimes I'll just wrap my hair. And wrapping your hair, y'all, sometimes if you at home or you going out, I wrap my hair a lot. So that also helps as well, keeping your hair protected and retaining it and checking on it. Just like if you had a plant, okay? A plant that you was taking care of is the same way you take care of your hair. Okay, if you have made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe, like, leave a message, hit the bell. God bless everybody.